Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Now Experts Time channel. We are discussing software asset management series. So earlier we discussed many items in the SAM aspect. Please refer those videos to understand what is software lifecycle, compliant, non-compliant scenarios, what are all the configurations we need to focus in software asset management, etc. It is available in this channel. Please check. Coming to this point, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the financial terminologies available in software asset management in ServiceNow. There are four important costs or savings we need to understand in ServiceNow software asset management. This is playing a vital role in your business instance as well. That four cost what are all? If you see in this tabular, it is clearly representing four items. One is true of cost, second one is potential saving, and third one is actual saving, and fourth one is over licensed amount. So first, where we can see this information in ServiceNow. These informations by default it is available in your software asset workspace when you are enabling SAM plugin in your business instance. But how it is calculating, what is a definition of this cost and saving, it's pretty much important for our understanding so that we can help business very clear and effective manner. So first point is true up cost. So this true up cost, what it is representing, for example, you purchased or business purchased 1000 license. Unfortunately, 1500 users they are using in this license, then how much cost we need to pay to the Microsoft publisher or some other publisher, how I can identify to answer this question, true of cost is the right terminology. So 1000 you purchased, unfortunately 1500 license we consumed, our business consumed. That 500, how much cost business needs to pay to the publisher, that definition it is derived in true of cost. May this question will come, I purchased 1000 license, how 1500 users can use it? So ServiceNow side, we are waiting for the data from the data source. This data source, it's your publisher. That publisher, it might be a Microsoft, Adobe or Citrix, whatever it is. So that publisher, it is sending that consumption data to ServiceNow via integration. That data is helping to calculate this true of cost as well. So in your entitlement, it having a count as 1000, but that integration it shows that 1500 users consumed, then you can see the difference there. So you can easily identify it, how much license additionally we used, how much cost we need to pay that publisher. You can get this detail from this true of cost. Next, potential saving. Before going to the potential saving, first we need to discuss about this actual saving. So actual saving, it is associated with reclamation item. Everyone knows well what is reclamation. Reclamation is helping to harvest unused license which is assigned to the user. If I'm on 3 months leave, I'm unable to use my softwares in my business laptop, but business is paying cost for the 3 month duration, then how to identify then actual saving is going to help. So this item is pretty much important here. Reclamation side, there are two items: before reclamation, after reclamation. So before reclamation, before harvesting the license, how much cost we are saving. After reclamation, how much cost we are saving, our business is saving. So to answer this question, these two pillars is going to help, that actual savings and potential savings. Actual savings, it is helping to understand the cost before reclamation. Potential saving, it is helping to understand the cost after reclamation. Next, over licensed amount, how it is calculated. So in this over licensed amount, it is working based on the formula. That formula you can see in this description field. Over licensed amount equal to number of unused rights multiplication average price. So this is a formula used in ServiceNow to derive this over licensed amount. I hope you got little clarity about these four costs. When we are going and seeing that information in the instance, you will get a further clarity. And one more point before going to the demo, where I can see these datas in the tables. Every call I'm just reminding one point, dashboards and reports is pretty much important in your software asset management solution. It is easily accessible from the business and user to understand that relevant information, right? So to see these reports and dashboards, there is no restriction, but displaying the result, there is a restriction. How? The table, it is helping to bring the data. If the data it is not available in the table, then you cannot see the right result. So this item also applicable for your financial terminologies as well. These four items are associated with this table: SAMP underscore license underscore metric underscore result. So this table, it is helping to the dashboards project the true of cost, potential saving, actual saving, over licensed amount for each publisher and product. Now we can go to the system and we'll see that information, how it is available in the business or in the instance. If you see in this instance here, it shows over licensed amount, true of cost, actual savings, and other details. Yeah. So here we discussed about over licensed amount, true of cost, actual savings, potential savings. You can see it. So there is an option already available to filter based on the publisher as well. So here, what publisher we want to see, those four costs, you can select it and you can see that information here. Microsoft I selected here and already applied this information. So when I select this Microsoft, it will represent that Microsoft related over licensed amount, true of cost, potential saving, and actual saving information. So similar way, you can filter out further publisher or further product, and you will get a further understanding about each publisher and product of this four SAM financial terminologies. So when I explain this tabular, so the time I said there is a main table, it is supporting to calculate this amounts or savings. So I directly go to this table to explain that info. Specifically, I filter this Microsoft. So all software publishers are available in this table. If I filter Microsoft and I'm just scroll down that information to understand that potential saving over licensed amount true of cost for each product. So in this table, you can see the publisher. The publisher is associated with which product. This product is mapped with which software model, how many license we owned, how many license we required, how many rights license are available, what is the average price, and what is the total spend. All informations are tracked in this table. Additionally, it also calculating based on our out-of-box workflow for this following items. That is potential savings, over licensed amount, true of cost, etc. So I want to remind you one important point. This license metric is a child table. There is a parent table mapping in the background, that is ALM underscore license. We call it as entitlement table. Why? What is the reason that ALM underscore license or entitlement table, we are feeding the data with the help of Excel sheet. So that Excel sheet information, once it is feeded into the ALM underscore license, then license metric result is calculating with the help of out-of-box workflow in the background and that entitlement table data. So if I go to the ALM underscore license table, here you can see the n number of item, and specifically if you see there is a total costs, and I just bring that unit cost for each entitlement. So you can see each entitlement per unit how much cost business spending. That relevant info is tracked in this unit cost. So all publishers, all product, all versions having this total cost and the unit cost. I'm just opening the one software entitlement here. So what you are seeing like metric group, metric result, purchased rights, active rights, everything you can see in your license metric result table. And specifically if you see this unit cost, this is helping to calculate those costs and saving. Here you can see a 500 active rights, 500 allocations. Per unit, the license cost is 437.98. Then you just multiply this 500 into 437. That cost it will show as a total cost. So similar way, this unit cost also helping to derive that true of cost, potential saving, actual saving, and over licensed amounts. So most of the customer, they know this information, what unit cost is playing role to calculate these four important terminologies. Some customer, if they don't know, then we need to give a clarity what is the reason we are looking this unit cost. Then based on the discussion with customer, we need to pop up this information in this ALM underscore entitlement table. So once you populated this data, you don't worry. ServiceNow out-of-box workflow will calculate the remaining portions, the remaining four potential savings, true of cost, over licensed amount, etc. It will be calculated based on our out-of-box workflow. But only the prerequisite is we need to put the right data in the right table. If it is available, then you can see the result in your SAM workspace and find the result. I hope this session it helps you. We will discuss SAM series in upcoming session. Good day and goodbye.